moss roses. They're spectacular. One of my favorite flowers.
Okay.
I love these so much.
You are genius. So Carolyn Gracie, who brings us Girl Next Door, she's been a loved host here at QVC, our go-to gal in the garden. Jean, yes. So she brings us really smart innovations. We've been talking live plants, great decorative pieces, right, like wreaths. But when it comes to like the tools and the things that she knows she needs, she creates them.
These
so this is really
baskets
cool.
are awesome.
They're stackable garden baskets.
So
if you got to go make your picking haul for harvest.
See, I'll show you all. Hello. If you look at the bottom of the legs, see those slots on either side? Right there? Okay. So there's these little tabs that stand up on the edges, and these just fit right in the tabs. And now you've got a double-decker basket. So this is filled with plants or veggies from the farmer's market. This could be your plants up top. And when you get home, you spray everything off with your hose, wash it all down, and the water drains through just perfectly.
So smart.
When you're at the farmer's market, you just fold the legs in. They have a little compartment that they snap into. And then you take this around with you, picking out all of your corn on the cob and your melons and everything, maybe some flowers for the vase, and it's light as a feather.
Right.
But now, when you get home, you unfold the legs and spray everything off. Or you can leave these flat in the car like this to put your little flats of flowers in.
Sure, great idea when you bring them back from the garden store.
And
too.
as you were showing, they nest when you're not using them, so this is all the space they take up.
Yeah, and honestly, if they sit in the back of the car,
right?
You know what I mean?
Keep them in there.
Yeah, you could keep them in the car, especially if you enjoy the farmers markets this time of year. You should really, a lot of cities have them in neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Two great choices to choose from. So this is your red color, and it's a fun like tomato red. It is our more limited choice. And then we do have that beautiful teal blue. That's the one in front of Carolyn. Just yesterday, we were out in the garden. We were all planting stuff. I was working on pots in the front. Violet was helping me. George was getting some stuff on the back deck. And when it came time to kind of wrap up for the night, shovels were everywhere, fertilizer bags were everywhere, and it kind of would have been nice to just collect everything and keep it in the basket.
Yeah.
It would have made cleanup at the end of the day a little easier.
We measured this so you can fit like two 6-pack flats, or if you've got like 9 of the larger pots, they'll all fit in here. And you can kind of mix and match whatever you're picking up at the flower shop. But often they'll say, hey, do you want a plastic bag? If they even say that, we can give you a plastic bag to put down in the back of your car. This way you've got everything in these little baskets, and they're easy to carry right into the house. Or if you don't have time to plant your plants right now, just take them over into the shade, spray them off like she's doing. The water runs right through the bottom. You've washed everything off. Everything's gotten a drink. And they can just stay sitting out there in the basket until you're ready to plant.
But one of these, even taking into the grocery store.
Yeah, you could.
You know what I mean? Instead of using all the little individual plastic bags, you put it in your own basket. This could go in the cart. Right? And then when you get to the checkout, you're popping this on.
So each one holds 20 pounds, Allie.
Okay.
And they don't weigh anything. I mean, they are, less than 5 pounds a piece. They are easy to carry with the handles. You can fold them, nest them, stack them. And they're great for gardening, of course, in the farmer's market. But, the produce store, the garden center, all those places, they're made out of plastic, but it's really high end. Not all plastic is created equal.
Yeah.
This is not that wibbly wobbly plastic that cheap laundry baskets are made out of that the handles rip out of. This is going to last you a long, long time. This is an investment for you for gardening or for garden or produce shopping.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with these, whether it's even using them almost as a shelving system like this to store some of your items. You've got that basket on the go. You've got 2 colors to choose from, teal and red.
Right.
Red is going to be a little bit more limited, $57.99. The problem is red's also more popular. So maybe you're getting red to go with your cherry go round hydrangea. You want to make sure that you order the red. $19.33 gets it home. And you might be thinking, you know what, I could just use one. Your neighbor might easily also like one too.
Oh, you'll love having 2.
Or your mom, your sister, you might say, you know what, give this a try. You're always going to the farmer's market.
There's little notches, like the legs will stay folded. There's a little notch at the bottom. You just tap it into that notch, and then when you want them to unfold, and then they click into place. So this leg is sturdy now. It's not going to fold accidentally. When you want to fold it, you just unclick it and pop it back into that little notch.
Yeah,
now it's
once
going to
it's
stay
in
nice
there.
and flat. And then the handles can fold down to the sides, and you can just carry it by. There's also these two handles, if this is easier for you to carry it like this. And you get 2 baskets, super well made, no assembly required. They come right out of the box like this, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm going to the farmer's market.
Yeah, I think they're great.
Except I always work on the farmer's market day.
You do?
I do.
I know. I'm always
I gotta
missing out
send
on
the,
the
I
good
gotta
stuff.
send the kids. Send my husband and the kids over that way. All right, $57.99 M99881 is going to be your item number for our stackable garden baskets. Oh, this is